Smoke Some Podcast. Episode 36 is the Visionary Mind. I see it, I think it, I make it happen. We got a good show for y'all today, man. We got a very special guest, and I'm gonna allow you to introduce yourself. So you were explaining like the different products that you have and the different
Yes.
products.
So if I could display some.
Yeah, of course.
So, my beverages are definitely heavily THC infused. I do sangrias. That's
Okay.
A red wine sangria.
Yeah, this is a dope product right here.
And I also do mimosas.
Okay.
That ain't it.
Bro, no, with the mimosas, we was in Vegas.
Yes. My aim is like for pain management, like I said, like when you're relaxing at the crib and you're chilling. I really don't promote like people getting high because again I have my own ailments and my family. They have they have ailments, neuropathy.
Okay.
I have carpal tunnel and stuff like that. So I really got into the edibles and the drinks because everybody don't want to smoke their high. You know, some people like to be discreet.
Right.
But I do gourmet edibles like desserts.
Yeah.
I got stuff like your regular people don't have. Oh, and I also got green tea shots or green tea drinks.
Dang, got the whole hookup.
Yep, I do. I got popcorn bars.
So let's take a step back. We gonna get into all the different products, but tell us about your journey. Like how did you grow up and how did you get it to the point to where you wanted to cater more to like the pain medicine, the medicinal purposes of cannabis?
So initially, growing up, like I knew nothing about it, of course. But
Right.
coming up in the time I come up in, working in the plants, you injure yourself, you go through things, you go through trials and tribulations, and sometimes you have to go through certain things in order to discover your talents, your hidden talents, and your purpose out here. And so it had to take me getting injured and going through a lot to discover that I had a knack for making pain meds and things, but I also have been a service to people as I did mental health for like 8 years before
Okay.
I got into this. So I was already in the service of helping people.
So what about yourself? Like I can just tell, like just from the interaction that I had with you, that you're a genuine person and really care about people. But like, where does that come from? Like, where do you what did you learn that, or is that just something natural that you was able to pinpoint in your life?
My family, and God. Yeah, just having a spiritual connection to God and my family. Very loving people. You know, everybody go through their ups and downs with their family, but mine's pretty solid for the most part.
Yeah,
So, just I see how everybody come together. If you need a care package, if you need, you know what I'm saying, a place to stay, you need some clothes, you need something,
right. It's a
everybody
village. It's a
the
tribe of
village
people
definitely was there. As you
that's-
get older, people might go their separate ways, but still the main core people are still around.
yeah. Your family always gonna be your family, no matter what.
My friends too, I have like 30-year friendships, and so they are
Okay.
very good people. Their families also has a very, a impact on me and how I was brought up because of who they are, and
Right.
who they are to me, and accepted me.
Okay. So you said that you worked in a plant and you developed these different things. Like, could you speak about that experience and as far as like how that propelled you to take that next step forward to do this, or were you already doing it before the situations with the plant?
No, actually, the plant actually brought out who I am today because I had to experience a lot. I openly talk about the harassment, the injuries that I endured there, the mental stress, it's politics, and like they just care about the product. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's just a body there, and as we get older, we break down, and a lot of times just because they don't see your pain. Well, heck, they see your pain. They still want that line moving.
Yeah, no matter what.
So that right there sparked. I had, like I said, to go through a very, very tough time with them in order to birth who I am today as far as working for myself
Right.
and helping people who have pain management because I had to go through the surgeries. I had a stroke, a mild posterior artery stroke where a blood clot was in my brain. It broke a blood vessel. So I have not issues, but side effects from that as far as like muscle spasm. So my mother, she has neuropathy. Some my family members have issues. And so I didn't want to pop pills. I didn't want them popping pills.
Yeah, you didn't want that opiate high, that pharmaceutical.
Ooh. And then, they'll treat you like a guinea pig, getting them tests done on your hands.
Yeah, come on now. We know what it is.
It was a lot. So, I just started discovering natural remedies, and God placed people in your life to help you along your journey.
Right.
And it don't have to be nobody just somebody you just meet today and can help you. And that's how I got here.
It's always like that, though. So who are some of those people that helped you navigate or get you to this point of this journey?
Honestly, I can't even remember somebody's name. Like I say, some people just come in like, hey, so and so and so and so. Like, okay, like it's some people I didn't even know.
Right.
It was some people in the plant that helped, guided me like as far as like the legal part. But I did a lot of research. When I started doing the edibles, somebody who I was buying my weed from gave me a CBD book. He gave me a book.
He wanted you to go from consumer to, cultivator. He wanted to allegedly.
Yeah, he gave me a good book. I started reading that book, and it started, like I said, I started making things, and I started giving them to people like, hey, try this, try this, see if this work. I know it helped me. And so when, like I said, my mother, she's a very big advocate, and she uses my product faithfully, religiously. She don't use any payments or anything like that. She uses what I give her, and I whip it up right there in her kitchen. Like, here, try this, and she rub her whole body down with it.
Was she usually somebody that was like against cannabis?
No.
Oh, okay.
She was always for it. I mean, but she didn't, partake like that. But, if I'm showing her something in a different form, and like I say, I'm testing and giving it to her, like, try this and see. Because, when you have neuropathy, you're always in pain.
Right.
So her feet, the nerve, so the body butter start calming the nerve.
Right.
So I started looking more into more pain relieving essential oils or inflammation, and it's more than just pain, right?
Right.
You have inflammation, muscle soreness. You have just different ailments or different things that contribute to the nerve pain.
Right.
So you got to know how to properly treat a nerve.
Yeah.
So that's why I just started looking into more herbs and a more holistic way of things.
So outside of the book that your colleague gave you, what were some of those individual, or like what were some of the places you went to research or things that you found while developing this business and cure treatment?
I also ordered a book of lost herbs.
Okay.
So I helped that, and a Dr. Sebi.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Like, did you look at Dr. Sebi? Like, he seems like the cornerstone of like a lot of the holistic medicinal health for Black people. Like, I mean, yeah, anybody can use it, but especially for African Americans, because he's one of the pioneers to say like, hey, and then pharmaceutical companies and big pharma tried to like silence him for years, and his methods to this day, rest in peace to him. He
absolutely,
still trying to.
And I use TikTok.
Yeah, that's the world we live in now is just one of those. We in a place to where it's the freedom of information, where you don't have to go like in an encyclopedia or a book. You still can use those resources, but like everyday people now are giving you resources to develop new concepts and learn different things.
Definitely. I get a lot of information off there, and then I go further and reach out to these people, talk to them.
So what was that first piece of information that outside of the book that you received that really like intrigued your mind and changed your mindset on like plant medicine?
It was, like I said, with the pain meds, like I said, the different herbs that we probably have in our cabinet.
Right.
We use every day, different oils that we have regularly. And like I said, it was like a eureka light. And then it's like to look through the book to see that you got herbs outside your house.
Yeah.
That was it right there.
Yeah.
You look outside, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It really is.
So like what's the science behind the name, like TreatLordz? Like what was the inspiration behind that?
So I forgot what I was doing. One day I was riding behind a truck, and it says Sleeve Lords. I get them shout out every time because that's inspiring me, because I was trying to develop, and then COVID happened.
Right.
And so, you got time to chill. Like I said, I was already doing the edible thing, but now so I'm gonna take it up a notch because I started making the pain meds and I started making the beverages. So I needed a name for myself. And so when I was just riding behind the truck, it said Sleeve Lords, and I was just like, that's it. Like, it's Treat Lords. It can't be. I got chills now because I wanted to have different than what everybody else have. Because when I go to places like, oh, they have Fruity Pebbles, they got chips, yeah, they got the same stuff. Nah. Start cracking their head with some cheesecakes and cakes and stuff like that. So with that, it kind of remind you of Street Lords. So it kind of give you that nostalgia.
Give you that city element, yeah.
Yeah, so you know where I'm from because it's like relatable. Like, okay, that sound like. So everybody says that, so I just stuck with it.
Yeah, when I was doing my research on you and your company, and I was thinking like I didn't think it was just like that. I thought it was more so like, you know, I don't want to get too religious, but like, Lord is my temple. You know, you treat Lord, you know, your body, you a God, like, you know.
All of that.
Yeah. So talk about more like that. Like, why do people like, why do we be down our bodies and then kind of wait too late to treat our bodies right instead of like from the beginning? Like, is it something? Do you think it's something programmed in us where these different negative and toxic things are the norm in the medicinal medicine that we can get isn't the forefront?
We are programmed from birth to steer away from what's naturally
ours
and ours.
Yeah.
So we only doing what we taught.
Right.
God don't give everybody the message to go this way instead of keep going this way.
True.
You have indoctrination. You have people giving us like, here, this is what's healthy for you.
Right.
We are taught to read, not reason. So we just trust in what a person gives us.
Yeah.
And then we gotta, until we do that research, we won't know.
Right.
Sometimes you have to go through something to have a spiritual break or an enlightenment to guide you.
But do you think that's like purposeful misinformation? Like, do you think that it's intentional?
Absolutely.
Money, yeah.
It's great because Big Pharma, because they don't want you to heal yourself. That's where, all the meds come in at.
Right.
It's the placebos, and then you see a late night, well, if you have any side effects, then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'd be like the people, it'd be like 30 side effects, the lady just dancing, all good shit in, and then you just...
like, it's a test, but if you really because a lot of times, and I hate to say it, I'm not saying it like to down anyone, but a lot of people don't like to read. And a lot of people don't like to do the research.
Information is free.
It's free now.
Right.
It's free now. We're not dying no more for reading.
Right. Yeah.
So everybody wasn't born for that role to read and absorb the knowledge and information. You have people like myself that gotta absorb it and teach it to you.
Right.
Everybody not gonna know. We all have roles to play.
True.
So sometimes it have to be too late.
Right.
In order to learn.
Yeah.
Because the chain of events that happened got you there.
Right.
So
it was kind of like it was already kind of written.
It definitely is already written.
Yeah.
It definitely is. The things that I went through, the experience, the emotions that I went through, everything that I went through got me right here where I am.
Right.
I wake up. I mean, I'm a little more probably spiritually attuned than a lot of people, so I don't try to force anybody. I just talk about my experiences.
No, let's talk about it.
I mean, I just do what God tell me to do. God has a language, and if you don't know it, you know what I'm saying, you probably get it later on in life. Some people get it sooner, some people get it later.
Some people get it too late.
Some people get it too late, but sometimes some people don't know what to look for.
Right.
Energies is a real thing. Frequency is a real thing. It's all by design to keep us looking outside of ourselves and looking everywhere else when all we need is right here within us.
Do you think that we are born with those fundamentals, and over time society kind of pushes those things that we are born with and those natural things away from us?
Yes. It's in our food. It's in everything. The chemicals. It make you do crazy stuff because it has an effect on you chemically.
You're literally eating an animal that was probably going through the motion like, damn, I'm dying. And then you have to consume that and, their babies and all that different stuff,
If you know how our melanin works and functions and like how it reacts to a lot of things, then it plays a part in the chemical either makeup or imbalance that you may have.
Right.
A lot of people don't even know like certain things are put in our food to, activate our melanin to do certain things.
To spike certain things.
To mess up or to genetically change us, So you see what's going on with the food.
Right.
We should be aware of what's going on with the food now.
Of course.
You know, so even with trying to do the natural way, the seeds ain't the same, the food ain't the same. Like
it's not natural.
It's not natural.
It's the same way with cannabis too, though. Like you got a lot of like people who are like selling moldy weed and spraying shit on there.
I've experienced some of that. I might not have ingested it or anything like that, but I've come across it like, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh snap.
Yeah. So let's talk about you had just said something about like the spiritual part of the healing like that. Like, can you talk about your personal testimony and it's all good.
So to help me with my spiritual journey, I got on the mushrooms.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of scared to get on them. I don't know about you more, but I don't.
If you're not ready to deal with yourself.
Yeah, like kind of how my mind frame been lately. I don't think I want to take no shrooms right now.
So,
like, yeah, I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to do that right now.
Why not? You don't know enough about them, right?
Yeah.
So you have a thing called microdosing, right? Prime example, because I got some with me. Boom, I got instructions on the back of here.
Okay.
My stuff didn't leak out. So, like, you could take, so they come in squares, right? Come a whole chocolate bar, 2 squares every 20, 30 minutes or something like that.
How many milligrams is that?
This is 2.
Oh, that's not bad.
2 grams. These are 2 grams. It's like weed, right?
Right.
So don't go trying to eat no 3-5 and thinking you're going to be straight. Okay. I've never had that much. And shout out to the Craft Club, because the Craft Club.
Shout out to the Craft Club.
Shout out to them. I love them there. That's how I got linked up with the mushrooms. Miriam.
Who from the Craft Club did you interact with or link up with?
All of them, Miriam, Earl, everybody there, especially when it was like a Baltimore now at the Shroom Groove. I actually met another young lady named, I forgot her name. Oh my God. Nice, very nice young girl. But they really are very informational. Miriam, she used to get me the tea.
Right.
And so the tea, I was loving it. Then you had Mushroom Matt. Oh my God. Mushroom Matt gave me some lemonade. Let me take.
Yeah.
I've been hooked. Okay.
Yeah, it's been dope.
Super nice.
I want to try it, but I'm gonna try it. But I want to get my mind right. I'm gonna try something today too, because you was gracious with us. We had some technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was definitely, but you've been patient with us. So
absolutely,
I'm gonna definitely try some.
But it's just only 2 grams, right? So like. It's different. Like I said, if you're trying to eat a whole 3-5, whole 4 grams, something like that, then you got to know what you have. See, I have like the heavy, like body effect, like heavy thinking. You have different ones for heavy visuals. So that's what make you a super trip out. Like you.
See, I'm a visual person, so it's like.
But no, it's different types. See,
okay.
That'll enhance certain things. You know what I'm saying? So like the hillbillies, like those are my favorite, and penis envy. Favorite, okay.
That's an interesting name.
Favorite. They are very strong. And so, like I said, with the whole microdosing, you're taking your time and you will achieve whatever, desire you feel, just by piece.
Right.
So instead of you just buying a whole, say you bought it like 7 grams right now, you just trying to eat them all, and then, you're going to trip out. Yes. You might not be ready for that ride. I've never done that much. Okay.
Actually,
I promise.
I just lied to you. I apologize.
Okay.
I had mushroom coffee.
That's a little different.
I had mushroom coffee, and it was like a picker upper. Like, you know how sometimes you might take an energy drink or do certain stuff to like get your energy up.
Yeah. See, mushroom coffee is more like on the healthier side, because it's like the mushrooms that you eat, like when you cook with, like that's like
okay. So it's not the same thing.
It's not the same. Okay. So the psychedelic part though, but the mushroom coffee is very healthy and it's very beneficial. And I actually just ordered some and I'm about to start.
I feel like I felt some though. That's why maybe I.
Yeah, you gonna feel something, but because it helps with all of that. It helps your mood. It helps with if you have anxiety,
right.
Your energy. It helps a lot. And mushrooms are very, very beneficial and healthy. There's so many different strains. Like, you really have to do your research on them. And every one you can research.
Right.
If you can't research them, don't eat them.
Right. So I'm gonna go back to the original question because we kind of like veered away, but your spiritual journey, like with the medicinal health and everything, like can you speak about your journey and the different things that that you went through?
Just with the stroke, that's very life changing. Not knowing that you got a blood clot in your brain that could take you out, So I just feel like some things that happens to you for you to slow down and start paying attention. I don't want to try to get all off into like the whole
no, go ahead.
witchy stuff, but I dream.
No. This is the platform for that. It's the platform for that. We are uncomers. Everybody's perspective. Like we don't turn down nobody's perspective.
So,
you can get into that too.
I dream. I follow my dream.
Manifestation. You know what I'm saying?
I manifest. I have journals. I speak it. I learned how to manifest for me because I'm a Gemini. Mm-hmm. So each sign has a different form of manifesting, and mine is journaling. And so I had to learn like my human design, what that is. I'm a projector.
Okay.
Meaning that I have to be invited. Like this setting right here is for my voice to be heard, because if not, I'm rejected. Nobody trying to hear me. Very argumentative. People want to fight. And I didn't know that, and I had to start learning that. Like my destiny number, what's that? My life path number. And I'm a life path number 7.
Don't she sound like Kaya Kamal? Like, yeah, we hang around. We like that too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like we definitely on the side of like giving people platforms to talk.
I appreciate
and then
that.
we like even this is my brother right here. We are alike, but we got different perspectives on life, and sometimes we can like have differences of opinion, and we gotta kind of like walk that mile to kind of understand each other. And even if we don't understand each other completely, spiritually, like we align. So it's like I might not understand him right now, but I might double back a couple weeks later, like, you know what, you was right about that. Like, so
it happens like that.
We not people to wrongly project on people. We accept all concepts. It might not make sense at first, but we can understand it.
I go through that a lot because I wasn't raised in the church, so I had the free will to explore certain things. You know, so I just say I wasn't programmed.
Yeah.
So that kind of, like I say, God has a language, and through certain things, like being empathic, I feel certain things, or it just guide me. Certain things happen, and like my news feed, like things that I watch or something like that, something might come down, and it's meant for me. If it resonate with me, then I take it for that, and then like I said, I might look into it a little further, but I don't think I've been wrong yet.
Yeah.
But as far as like, I lock my hair, I know that's a journey. It's like a lot trying to make a lot of cleanse your body of heavy metals and the toxins that's in our body. And then that my third eye,
pineal gland,
it tingles. Yeah. So I know it's active.
Man, I can admit, man, I've been this has been an interesting year. My eyes is kind of like feel like it's closed a little bit. Like I'm still open minded. I'm still like myself, but it's something like it's something that I gotta like get through spiritually. That I feel like that I need to get back to that.
The mushrooms will help you.
Yeah, the mushrooms will help me. Yeah, I'm definitely really considering it, because it's like you know when you just slightly a little bit off a little bit on certain things.
I feel like that at this moment, like I'm like, okay, I fell off my routine, and I see things is a little out of order because my manifestations is coming to fruition. So like now I have to write down another list and focus on that. Because I've accomplished everything on my list.
Right. Yeah. Same here.
It's amazing. Like I made a video, like everything that I saw out to do, and it took a few years to do it, but it happened. You just can't stop. You gotta it starts here and here. Like you gotta believe it.
Gotta play the long game.
It is a long game. If you speak it, you have to tell yourself every day, this is what I want to do. God, thank you. You have to thank the universe. You have to be grateful in a state of gratitude. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Just say thank you.
Right.
But you do got to know who you're talking to.
Hell yeah, you do.
You do got to know who you're talking to, because you can manifest the wrong
Do you believe
things.
in like mediums and stuff like that?
Mediums, yes. Like psychics and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Gifted people, yes. Because again, I'm a dreamer, so a lot of my dreams have come to fruition. My people sometimes say, come see me in my dreams. So some people have guided me along my way and tell me I'm gonna be okay, or keep doing whatever through my dreams.
Yeah.
They're no longer here, so I follow my heart.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what it is. The love is gonna get me there.
Shout out to the lit cup.
Yeah,
Shout out to it. It's a cup where
I
you
love
can
mine.
drink in there. You
Yeah.
ain't just smoking there. A lot of times people don't want to have
Yeah.
two hands. You got the blunt on the ear. You got the cup right here. You want to move around and do what you need to do. That's one of the best products that we behind and that we really rocking with. So for everybody that's out there, get y'all a lit cup. Nah, this the sweet part about it. They got a website, zazamugs.com.
Yes,
but
sir.
guess what? If you really rocking with us and y'all really want a lit cup, man, y'all get us to 4,000 on YouTube. As far as like subscribers, we doing a giveaway. Y'all get us to 4,000 on Instagram. We doing a giveaway. So if y'all really want one, and we'll deliver it to you.
We'll bring it to you.
We'll bring it to you. Facts. So how long have you been doing TreatLordz?
I branded TreatLordz in 2019, 2020, like I said, around COVID.
Okay.
Because what a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive, man. COVID.
Whew, COVID changed a lot of lives, and a lot of people was in the house, and like I said, they was doing what they was doing.
Yeah, it was a mass consumption of everything, but you couldn't go nowhere.
I still went everywhere.
I did too.
I still was on flights. I still was riding around the city. It'd be me and just the flight attendants and a couple people on the plane. I still was out of here. Right. So I felt like that was a time to see who's still programmed and who isn't.
Yeah, it don't even really seem like a real time in history because literally everybody thrived, but at the same time everybody was sad and depressed and had these different
lost a lot of people.
Yeah, lost a lot of people. Definitely, rest in peace to everybody. Yeah,
and if the spiritual wise, we're going through a change. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people wasn't aware of the change.
Right.
What was old, what was thriving has to be torn down and make way for the new.
Yeah, definitely.
And, sometimes, fuck it. They put that shit out here, okay? Okay, and it's just a test that we can see who is who. I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? My family survived. I haven't experienced none of that. However, I probably experienced it before they put a name on it because I can remember being sick as hell,
especially that winter before all that happened.
I got my family sick for Thanksgiving, everything. We had that cough.
Oh, man.
So, before they put a name on it, I probably did have it, but that stuff right there, if my family members got sick, I had them a med pack.
Facts. Yeah.
I had them respiratory. I told them what to do. I had them a med pack dropping it off at their door. On my mama, I did that.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I helped my people out. Like, I felt like that was my time right there because, again, I've always been a service to people anyway. So, I'm like, look, I got these downloads was coming. Make these recipes, make these remedies, but it's up to them if they gonna execute it.
Right.
But I dropped stuff off that they do. I had respiratory, and shout out to Pirate Meds. They helped me through that time too, because I had experienced the black gold, which is the black seed and honey, and so I learned a lot from them and how beneficial and how great honey is and how great black seed is. So I would drop my family off jars of that, and they had a respiratory tea.
Okay.
So I would pack them that up and drop that off to them. Tell them get the oranges, the onions, get whatever they need. Put the towel, inhale. You got to break all that up.
Yeah, you got to break all that up.
Break
step
all
by step.
that up. So, I helped my family with that during COVID.
So just to go back to the COVID point, like what do you think about COVID made entrepreneurship so prevalent in that space and time?
They gave us the money to get started.
Yeah.
We had the money. Time was there. Crime was down. Everybody was happy.
Everybody was getting money too.
Everybody was getting money, spending it, getting it, spending it, getting it. However they got it.
Right.
I don't knock none of that. But
know.
that was a time for us to be born. And I feel like that's when the real shift really happened.
Right.
For some people to wake some people aren't all the way woke. Everybody not wake. Think about it, like nap time, right?
Yeah.
You got the kids who wake up on their own. They happy, they refreshed, they ready to do whatever. Then you got the ones you got to wake up and they crying. They want to stay asleep. They weren't ready to wake up. And that's how I look at the society. Some people not ready to wake up. Some of us was thrown into it.
Right.
Some of us was ready for it already.
Yeah.
But they gave us the money.
to start it.
to get it popping.
Yeah, so many car details, all these different services. It was just like it was just right there popping. Yeah,
Man, listen, like I said, TikTok, everybody, business is booming. 7 million businesses on there now.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen people start from nothing to where they are. I'm not even in the same spot where I was.
Right.
I started out with freaking Fruity Pebbles and brownies. I got 3 functional menus now.
Right.
You know, stuff like that. Like, a lot of us didn't have the resources to get it started, or the means, the money, because
the time.
and exactly the time, because we had time to sit at home and think. Them 30 days, we had time to sit at home and think.
True.
Because when you in the thick of things, you moving, you hustling, you moving. You're not thinking, you dismissing stuff. You moving, you're in routine.
You program to work 8 hours out of the week.
8 to 10, 12, sometimes longer.
Then you only got like 6 to 8 hours for yourself, for your business, or whatever you're doing outside of work. Barely that. You know, especially if you got kids or family or a partner. So, yeah.
And that, that was a real stressful time for me too, like trying to date or anything like that. Fortunately, like I don't have any kids or, anything like that. So, it was very hard. You had to make an appointment.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. One of the things that I like about your business is, one, that you're passionate about what you do. It's Black-owned business, and you're a woman, African American woman. So, why do you feel like in our African American social construct that the matriarchs, the women of our family, are usually the ones that handle the medicinal and health with even themselves and the men in our families? And
you ready?
Yep.
Black woman is God. That's why.
Yeah.
Your very first teacher is a Black woman, or your mother.
Yeah. You spend more time with your mom than you do with anybody.
For the most part.
For the most part, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're fortunate enough to. So we are the nurturers, the bearers. We bring life onto this plane. So we got to know how to take care of it.
Right. Y'all the portal between the sub life and the life. Yeah.
Absolutely. We have to learn how. Like I say, God puts it all around for us to heal ourselves. And if it's in us, it's in us.
Right.
It's nothing we choose. It's already there. Right. We just have to fulfill that contract.
Yeah.
I didn't learn how to do what I'm doing now. Like I say, I probably was already on the path. You know what I'm saying? But like certain things had to happen to bring it out of you.
Yeah, you gotta.
So I never seen my family doing this type of stuff. Like making things like to heal you and stuff like that. I'm from the South, but I was raised here.
Okay, what part of the South are you from?
Gaston, Atella, Alabama.
Okay. That sound country.
Super country.
like how many people grew up in the town that you how many people lived in the town where you grew up?
To my knowledge, that I last checked, it was like 5,000 people in the town. But then Gaston is attached to Atella, right? Because my great grandparents raised us in Atella, but my mother wandered on down to Gaston, which was the ghetto, and met my father.
Got you.
And voila, I wasn't born instantly, but it took I'm a love child. It took them about 5 years to have me.
Okay.
So, and when you look into what my name is and what it means spiritually, I was supposed to be here. My first name is Antoinette, and if you look into what Antoinette means spiritually, it's supposed to help heal and nurture spiritually. So it's like it was supposed to happen.
So like what are some of those Southern values that you developed that you still carry with you today?
The hospitality.
Okay. I could sense that too.
Is very different down there than it is up here.
Right. Unfortunately,
the togetherness, because even though I was raised here, my mother, you know what I'm saying, my roots, my grandparents, great grandparents, they're from there. We're really all from here, there.
Okay.
So the togetherness, you got 20 kids in one household at grandma's house, you know what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to be together, get along.
Right.
Because again, my grandmother had 8 children. And so with that, it's a lot of kids. My mother only had 5, but even still, my auntie had 5,
Right.
So it's a lot of us. So that whole togetherness and, we eat together, all that. Like holidays was at my house.
Okay.
Stuff like that. So my grandparents, my father, they was the cooks.
Right.
So that's why I learned how to cook. I've been in the kitchen since I was like 4. I can remember that. helping my mama. I really remember that's like some of my earliest memories of helping her, and I could see together. My grandma had that long table with everybody together because it was a lot of us.
Yeah.
She got 41 grandchildren, 31 grandchildren, 41 great grandchildren.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah. That's
But they teach you values of helping one another because you barely have anything, so you got to do what you got.
right.
So, you got this, I got that, we put this together. We got
So
something.
when did you guys come to Detroit?
I came to Detroit when I was like 3-4 years old.
Okay.
So I'm about to be 40. So yeah, that's a long time. But I've also went back and forth. I've lived down there, but I've lived here most of my life.
Mostly all right.
So yes, I love my family. Shout out to my Alabama family. And some of them are into the same things I'm into as far as spiritual work. My cousin Sabrina, she do hair care, and she's spiritual as well. So we collab, and I get a lot of knowledge from my family.
Right.
So,
So navigating through Detroit and in the city, like, are people receptive to your business? Like, do you feel like people fully understand the medicinal and the holistic purposes of what you do?
hell no, they don't. And so, unfortunately, like I said, my role in this life, my purpose is to educate, and to guide people to that purpose. So with me comes instructions.
Right.
It's because this is my project and my baby, and I know the severity of what can happen to somebody, the reactions it might have on somebody's body. I do inform them of a lot, because a lot of people think you're just trying to get high. And like I said, I had to explain to people, like, that's not my mission. If you get high, you get high. 'Cause some people have some serious tolerances that I can't even touch. No matter what I throw at them, you know what I'm saying? So, but like I say, I have to educate them and let them know, because once I say pain management, or if I use different languages, language is everything. Because if you just like, oh, I just got weed, or when I reach out to people like, is it 420 friendly? So I'm like, oh no, we don't do weed. I'm like, it's not smoking. But a lot of people think it's just smoking. I'm like, no, you have other ways of helping you as far as.
See, I have a perspective on like that right there, and I always tell him it's like it's not about like getting high, because you could be spiritually high, you could be mentally high. Like sometimes people don't like weed and they be like, it made me trip out. It's because you're tripping. You know what I'm saying? Oh, weed made me feel depressed. It's because you're depressed. Like, it's only going to enhance what you already are. And if you're already that, then it's not going to work for you.
Also, you got to know the strain.
Yeah. Like
I research the strain and I break it down, because there's certain strains that I use and certain strains that I won't use.
Right.
And so indica have you slump, sativa have you up. And some people I deal with, they don't like sativa at all. They want all indica. And like I say, some people have high pain tolerance and something like that, because they probably have been on meds for a long time. So I have to tell a lot of people, like, you have to research the strains. Like you say, you could be depressed or whatever. Like, it's because the strain you smoking got you messed up. Like, you don't even know what you're smoking.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that it's just that. And I tell them, like, no, if I can't smoke it or eat it, I don't cook it up. I don't do none of that. So if I don't deal with it, I don't give it to my people.
But I'm going to play devil's advocate, though. A lot of people, up until like dispensaries, and you get like, you had to like label and package certain things. A lot of other people, like, okay, in the beginning, you don't know what's the difference. Like, I'm just getting high. I spent this money for this weed, I'm getting high.
Right.
Then it came to the packaging where you got the arrows. It's either up, it's either down.
Yes.
The down, sativa, up. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, the down is sativa, the up was the indica. You know what I'm saying? Like, Other way around, yeah. My fault. I'm so going from that, yeah. But like now where it'll tell you, like, this is the percentage, this is where it was tested, harvested, and all this different stuff. So you didn't have the accessibility to know what you were like smoking and stuff.
Back then, yes. Nah, shoot, I'll be busting all that science, because I can ask that stuff now. You see, my stuff is labeled up now.
Right.
Because in the beginning, I wasn't labeled up.
Right.
Not at all. But I had to educate myself if I'm going to be selling a product that can alter your mind. And I'm not trying to have you wrap your car around no tree after visiting me.
Right.
Stuff like that. I don't want to be responsible for anything. So I started doing the math, and I do the math by hand, by my brain.
You might be a little heavy-handed,
Yeah. And so some things you just on some realistic stuff. Some things, because the dispensaries know, because they have special machines to test.
Right.
But you have us, we have to do it manually.
Yeah.
And so I don't even think that's all the way accurate too, with the dispensaries and stuff like that too. Like, but
Nah, it ain't. It's not accurate, but it's a very great guess.
Yes.
If it be like, hey, I think he got shoes on. He got shoes on, you know. I'm just assuming he got, you know, they don't know for sure. They're assuming, you know.
But you have to learn, you know what I'm saying? It's something that you just can't jump into because I deal with different concentrates. I don't just deal with one concentrate.
Right.
And so that's what I had to explain to a lot of people as well when they ingest my products. Like, you know, because they think I was putting butter in my juice. Like, that's not butter. Like, they like, well, how do you do it? People really don't know.
Right.
So, I take pride in all of that. Like, I want the best stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, if you want the best stuff, you got to spend a nice amount of money on quality products and stuff like that. So, it's definitely more than just one strain you have to be aware of because some hit harder than others. And them waxes... baby.
Man, the waxes, the rosin, like that is actually stronger than the actual flower within itself.
Absolutely
like
is.
we can sit here and smoke, you know, a wood right now, but if you put a little wax in there, you going outer space, like you out of there.
I don't do dabs.
I just like I don't want to like, you know, I'm gonna just say it, but I ain't gonna do that. I always felt like dabs in the beginning was more like a white thing. Like far as like no for real, like far as like the cannabis, because I never seen nobody
bung and stuff.
I never seen like growing up people do that.
No.
Like my uncle, he got a homie that was doing that, but he was also white.
Okay.
And so we was doing it, but it would be like we only doing it when he get over here. Then once I went to college, that was the norm. Like I'd be like, yeah, y'all got a wood, y'all got a, you know, y'all got a blunt. They'd be looking like, the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So I had to realize like some people consume cannabis in different ways. Like you can't just assume like you got a wood. Absolutely. Like that's how I started smoking bungs. You know, I was already smoking bungs, but like the bull, the smaller ones, the pop bottles, all type of shit. Like when I would, you know, in that college experience, you know, open you up to different people, and it's like
I never experienced the college campus setting. I did go to college, but I didn't experience that setting.
Right.
My very first dab was with an old friend named DJ Dez and his Mexican friend. And he like, if you hit this, you're either gonna be here for 1 hour or you're gonna be here for one night. I was there for one night. That thing grabbed me up, so I'm like, you know what? And it was just like the remnants of like what he had. Like the dab was so strong. Like I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like how it make my chest feel. Cause it depends. Okay, so I've also know that it's like depending on what it's made with. Cause you got clean and then you got dirty.
Dirty, yeah.
You got that butane and then you got other forms of ways. So, that stuff right there. Like no.
Yeah.
No. But my friend Mario, he turned me on to Distillate.
Okay.
He makes it. I still get stuff from him today. He's moved on from that, but we, you know, still work together. But he really, really, really turned me on to Distillate, and that's I got my product popping.
Yeah.
They gonna hold you up because I got something that ain't nobody else got. You know what I'm saying?
Can you elaborate more on that, on what that is? Like, familiarize us.
Distillate is it's like a cleaner oil. But it's like in order to get out the syringe, come in syringes, and you know, like your wax pen, that stuff.
Okay.
But I had it in syringe form to where I can use it to make whatever I need to make. So that's cleaner than RSO from what we see out here, because RSO is very dark.
Very dark, kind of sticky.
Yeah,
kind of
that's
harsh on the
dirty
lungs.
form, because if it's that dark, you can't see that it's dirty, right? So when he showed me this clear stuff, I'm like,
No brainer.
and it's stronger.
Yeah, and it's stronger. Yeah.
It was on.
Damn.
So yeah. I started using that, but I've learned how to manipulate that and use it for a lot of things, though. So, which is great. It's a science behind all
Do you
of
mind sharing like the process of it?
Well, I don't know the process of making distillate.
No. Like what you were just saying, like how you can kind of like finesse it.
I finesse it, like I put like gummies or stuff like that, or I might add it to like, I can add it to sugar. You can make sugar with it, stuff like that. Like you have to, boy, that Everclear, baby. Shout out to Everclear.
Yeah, that's what Kai was talking about more the last time with the 110 proof.
Yep.
You need that just to make the different edibles and stuff like that. Yeah.
I make sugar. Yep, I make tinctures and sugars and stuff like that. And my tincture's fire. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can make it with that too. So like I learned how to do that type of stuff. Like I said, that's stronger than any RSO that I've ever had. I don't think it's stronger than like the sun wax, but I'm not even sure. But that stuff is strong because it's super clear.
Super.
You know, so
yeah. So like take us through like the business process of, your business. So like, what's the day-to-day operations like, and what are the pros and cons of being a business owner technically in the cannabis and medicinal, I say technically cannabis because that's not exactly what you're promoting, and like, but it's a part of it. So
Yes.
it's more than that's why I phrased it like more
Absolutely.
like the holistic vibe. So what is it like having a business, and what are the pros and cons to being a holistic healer?
Be wary of the wolves.
Yeah.
Being a black woman in business is very hard because for one, I'm black. For two, I'm a woman, and this is a male-dominated industry.
You think so?
And then you have white people that took over,
Right.
and they water down your products and stuff like that. So it makes it hard. But however, the licensing is really hard. My day to day is just trying to get my voice out there, get my product out there. You know, like how I'm doing right now, speaking with different people. I do pop-up shops twice a month with All That Melanin. Shouts out to Jaja Hubbard. I love her. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for her, for real, too, helping me along the way as well.
Right.
Giving me a voice and getting my product out there because my body butter sells. But it's just hard, like, getting people to trust you.
Right, and that, like I always talk about that brand integrity, where people know, like, hey, whenever time I get something from TreatLordz,
Yes.
I'm getting the best.
Word of mouth is everything.
Word
and
of
I
mouth.
take, listen, I will fight you too. I will fight you. Okay, I promise, because this is something I create. Like I said, name and reputation is everything. And I don't want to be known as the person giving a bad product or somebody who been hospitalized. I've heard of people being hospitalized off of this type of stuff.
Of course.
So, like I say, my thing is to guide people to the right way of doing things. Because technically, we ain't supposed to be smoking weed. We're supposed to be drinking it. Because the firing it up changes the compounds.
Right.
It don't even matter about the tobacco you roll it up in or the papers.
Yeah.
You firing it up. So you're supposed to be drinking it. So I'm about to come out with a tea too. So,
Yeah.
so you know, like, but it's hard. But God blessed me with a space to where I can turn my home into like a store. So it's just hard. It's just hard getting people to trust you. And then they understand how much money is involved.
Right.
So the money will drive people to do some strange things for some
grind.
change.
Yeah.
But it's just to get people to trust me, and then booking, you know, certain things. Like I say, just getting my product out there. Because like I said, I have more than just edibles. You know, I do the body butters too, and a lot of people, this sells. If I don't sell nothing else, this
That
sells.
sells, yeah.
Okay, this. And so I'm grateful of that because it'd be a lot of people have pains that they never got relief for.
Right.
So that's just it. Every day, just trying to book something, and like I said, get more established in opening something from home on a more holistic side. So it's not just viewed as cannabis, but it's more medicinal.
Right.
Of helping, yeah.
So like kind of like dive more into like the business of it. Like how did you come up with your price point, like, and what are some of the prices of the products that you provide or the services you provide?
I went to dispensaries and looked at their prices.
Right.
Couple of events, and you know, see how they price their things or whatnot, and the quality of their products, if it's, you know, worth that much. I know my people. I'm not even gonna say it like that, my people, but I make it affordable for people.
Right.
You know, so like for my pop-up shops, right, you get bottles like this.
Okay.
But outside of my pop-up shop, you gotta buy this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I make it accessible. So like right now, I'm doing a wine tasting event, right? So these bottles will be there. You won't get these.
Okay.
You know, so that's how I, you know, try to get people, gain the people, and like, okay, well, hey, and I do parties. So to cater more towards parties and stuff like that, like I said, more like yoga or, you know, like I said, the more medicinal aspects of it and stuff like that. Like, so to make it affordable, do an event and have it there so that way they can at least sample it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they can at least know what they're getting into, and so they can be prepared next time. So come with a couple dollars this time, you know, and I give away so much more. It ain't even all about the dollar. It's about really helping my people. I need the money, of course, but it's more about the helping the people for sure.
And the brand recognition as
The-
well.
definitely
so
the brand
people know
recognition.
that your products are
Absolutely.
here to help people and to you know,
Definitely.
navigate that space of
Absolutely.
the uncertainty, and then going from like, okay, I was unsure at first, but now, hey, every week, hey,
Yes.
I need this.
I have reoccurring,
like,
people, the price is fair. Like I said, my people who've been there with me, they prices, stay the same. I don't try to price gouge nobody. And I listen to people all the time, oh, I'll be charging this and I'll be charging. I'm like, nah.
That ain't cool.
That ain't cool.
You can tell. You in these business space, I've been to pop-up shops, especially like with the more so like with the vibe that we talking about right now.
Yeah.
You could just tell, like, they just want a couple dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, you can ask all my people from Flint to Detroit. Boy, I love their bags. I load them up, you know what I'm saying? Especially they come back, you know what I'm saying? I take care of them. What I don't like is, don't ask me for no deals if you ain't never supported me.
Facts.
If you ain't never did no business with me to know how I'm coming, don't ask me for no deals.
Can you say that again?
Please don't.
It's a couple people that watch this podcast or a couple people that, that need to hear this.
Don't ask me for no deals if you ain't supported me.
Come on now.
Naturally, I'm going to give more than what you pay for. But if you ain't never did no business with me or dealt with me, you won't know that. So I feel like you trying to get over. Now you done blocked your blessing.
Facts.
Don't ask me for nothing. I'm already give something.
Right.
But hey, if you ask around, you'll know.
Yeah.
For definitely
that's
for
100.
sure. I load them bags up, but I don't like that because that's just like you just scheming. Like, come on, man, I'm gonna give you something, but how high are you trying to get?
People be reaching for more than what they than what they should get.
Yeah.
Like it's universal. Like if you don't, no, for real, honestly, like 100 real shit. Yeah. If you ain't never supported somebody business, you have no reason to be like, can I get something for the low or for free?
Samples.
Like,
don't ask me for no samples.
People put too much hard work into they craft, into their business for you to just be like, it's me. Like, what's up? What's happening? Like, I'm your cousin. Like, or I'm your this and that. Or I seen, this and that, and I wanna be able to capitalize. Because it's like this, right? Even let's say you did ask for it, right? Mm-hmm. But then if you be like, you know what? I'm gonna promote you on my Instagram. I got like 10,000 followers. Yeah. I know this person, that person. Yeah. You give me a bottle, I can sample. If you're not I don't like people. Business owners give out a lot more free shit than they make.
You see how I can.
But at the same time, if you reciprocate that and be like, all right, look, we're gonna promote this. We're gonna do this. I got a plan for this. You might not all the way be with it because, as a business owner, we kind of stingy with our shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can be like, you know what? I can think outside of myself and be like, if you're going to do all this and it's going to bring more business, then it's acceptable.
I just basically do what God tell me to do. However I'm going to get my blessings in return is how I'm going to get it. Because people don't promote me like that outside, like the giving and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. They don't. My people, my solid people, they do. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that's looking for something like that, they don't. But it's okay. It's totally okay. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to give it away anyway.
Yeah.
Some things you don't be pressed for, and then, because it's going to come back. God give me way more than I need.
Facts.
So with that, I got to give it out.
Yeah.
But I will be a little honorary and check off into somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because it pricks me the wrong way. Don't ask me for nothing. Not like that if you never support me. That's what I'm saying. So, like I said, don't ask me for no samples. Don't ask me for none of that stuff because my stuff hit hard. And you're not about to get a free high off of me, and then I'm not about to be responsible for something happen to you all because you want to eat up my sample selection.
Right. Yeah, because
that ain't cool.
You got to tread lightly with these.
Like, you don't want to spend no money. You just want to eat all my samples. Save something for these people.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm real stern on that. I give away. Don't ask like that. But promote me. But I mean, it is what it is.
So can we do like a where you kind of go through your different products and we can show them on camera. Yep. The people that's gonna be listening can listen to it from the audio. Like, can you?
Hold on, so he's slippery. This is a Peach Madness mimosa.
Okay.
These are for the Bronx. It's sexy for the ladies. Okay, men like it too though. Okay, yeah. It's real nice. It hit too. This is the sangria. It's a little stronger. It's a red wine sangria.
Okay.
And it's another drink for the ladies. For the men too, they like it as well.
Okay.
And this is the green tea. This is like one of the hottest things. So let me see if I can make this. I end up making it. You know what I'm saying? And boom, we got green tea. It's all definitely infused twice.
So this one right here.
That's a red wine.
That's a red wine. It's 200 milligrams.
Woo.
And it's an indica.
Mm-hmm.
How strong is this?
Strong as hell.
Shit.
At night, when you chilling, don't make no, I can excuse my language, don't make no dick and coochie appointments, okay? Because you won't make it.
Yeah, what if she already
I mean,
there?
if she's there, then cool, that's what it's for.
Right.
But don't drink it beforehand. Okay? It's putting you down.
How long have you had this particular product right here?
Quick story. I had a prior partner. I was not, it wasn't, because I put those drinks under Dirty Creations because Dirty Creations come about with, I do vegan products and different products and beverages and stuff. And I also try to keep it separate from the medicinal as far as the body butters.
Right.
So I had a prior partner and we split. So I continue to make the drinks because we are both, it's only two of us who make these drinks. I make the sangrias only. So the mimosas was the deal.
Right.
So if you see her out here, she's the only other person that make it. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, maybe not that formula, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have different flavors. So that's how I wanted to get into making the beverages. Like I say, we was on vacation. People kept trying to call the fuzz on us. We trying to smoke, you know what I'm saying? So we couldn't smoke in peace. So we actually created the mimosas just one day, you know what I'm saying? Just on some other stuff like, man. Because I had my edibles. I take my edibles everywhere with me, you know?
Right,
so
yeah.
we you ain't about to be out here like this. We slump. We trying to party. We on vacation.
Right.
So that's how the drink
yourself.
venture came about because I was already doing the treats. And I had seen some beers and seen some other stuff or whatever. You know, the Kool-Aids is cool and all that stuff.
Yeah,
but I want
but
some alcohol, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because my Kool-Aid puts you down.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Okay.
Okay, sleep. Ain't no question. Sleep.
Okay.
Try to tell you.
So what about this one? Which one was first? This one or
The
this?
mimosas was first.
Okay.
I created the sangrias to try to be a little different from that, but I say, fuck it, why not? It's an open market. It's enough for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
And this is Peach Madness. This
Peach
is
Madness.
also 200 milligrams in the indica.
Yes. I use the same infusions for both. Just the liquor is different. You know, this is a champagne and more of my fruit juices. This one is red wines, and it's a tequila in that one.
Okay.
And we all know what the green tea is. It's whiskey.
Yeah, it's whiskey.
So moving on from that, look, I make some popcorn balls. I make exciting treats. My
Okay.
little icing is melting on here. But this is a watermelon cupcake. See, I came up with the name Treatlordz because I'm going to have shit that your regular edible person ain't going to have because my shit is unfuckwittable. Okay?
Okay.
This is
Say
a
that
watermelon
again.
cupcake. I brought more than one.
Okay.
And I forgot. And guess what? I even make fucking dog treats. How about that?
Oh man.
You can eat this shit too. It's CBD. It's nothing but banana, oatmeal, and fucking banana, oatmeal, and peanut butter and CBD. 4 ingredients. That's it. You can eat it too. I ate them too. It could make me go to sleep.
So all right. So let's go back. So this one right. This product right here.
That is a popcorn ball. Nostalgia.
Shit.
This is regular food.
So how did you come up with this? Because this is different. We don't really usually see like.
I know you
popcorn
don't.
balls,
It's an old school thing, man. That's a 90s treat. Back in the day, my mama used to make them shits and we used to bang them out. You know what? That's where I used to see them at. My mama used to bang them out. We used to sell those when I was a kid.
Okay.
So those are a thing.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing them back. You right. You ain't never seen that. Go ahead, chew that boy up. It's nice, boy. It's popcorn. It's marshmallow and a little color and my infusion.
How many milligrams is this?
I don't know.
Shit, remember that great guess? You just
About 20 milligrams because that butter be hitting hard. Look, and I done came out with the buffalo Cheetos. Damn. I have different type of chips. Like I said, I do vegan as well too.
Okay.
But this is what I have with me today.
how did you come up with this, and what's the milligrams for this?
So I've never made a watermelon cupcake. So I just had some stuff and I just like put it together. Those are 50 milligrams a piece for the cupcakes because of the infusions that I use.
Okay. Yeah.
Sleep. Like I said, my treats are designed for when you chilling at the crib.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I do my wine taste, I'm gonna be real light on the infusion and have smaller serving sizes because
Would you recommend these products for like a podcast? Like we
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, y'all about to be lit. So if you got something else to do today, wait till you wait before you indulge in this.
Yeah. For sure.
And my last product is the
I learned
body
the hard
butter.
way.
It's the body butter. It's the CBD body butter. This is for It's a bath bomb in there as well. It's for
Okay.
neuropathy, fibromyalgia, muscle spasms, multiple sclerosis. If you have migraines, if you have insomnia, joint pains, neck pains, like it's for all of that. It's CBD and it has at least 5 extra essential oils to help aid with the CBD.
I'm very interested in that. I'm interested in everything, but that right
all
there.
Yours to have.
Oh, thank you for being gracious with us.
So
We're gonna definitely for future episodes, definitely shout out the brand and had a brand affiliation and everything. Can you hand me that
That's
white box
right.
behind you?
That's right.
It's that white box behind you.
That's right. You go home, you relax, you lather up with this after you get out the tub.
Yeah.
And you'll be straight.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. So you say you got the chips too.
Yep, these are Buffalo. These are new. I saw these at the store like Buffalo. Cheetos.
Yeah.
This is different.
How many milligrams is that?
25.
That ain't bad. That's like, yeah. That ain't bad.
And then they got the peach rings. These are a high 5 a piece each ring. You know what I'm saying? But they're pretty good. Once you open the pack, you smell it. You smell the goodness.
So what's the price point for all of these?
So each of the tall glass bottles are $35. No, excuse me. The mimosa is $35. The sangria is $40 because you have a little more alcohol in that. The green tea, those miniature size ones are $15. I do not make the bigger ones because it's green tea. Like you're not supposed to have a certain amount of that. Right. So yeah, but if like I said, the pop up shops go anywhere from $10 to $15 for the drinks at the pop up shops. But like I said, outside of that, the bottles are $35, $40.
Okay. Any shout outs you want to give out? Anybody you want to mention or people you want to highlight or?
Like I said before, Jaja Hubbard gives me a platform with all that melanated poetry. We do it 2 times a month, once in Detroit, once in Flint. We got Jade Marche, who is Freedom Farm Her. She's a black farmer. She has acres out there in Flint, so please go see her. Amazing woman. She has also products, all natural products for the water, soaps and things of that nature. Jaja is a celebrity host, mogul, international speaker. She does it all. Shout out to the Reality Check. They promote my product as well. The Craft Club. It's a lot of people. I deal with a lot of people actually. But these are really, really good people. Shout out to y'all for having me.
Oh yeah, no problem, no problem.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Like I said, when we seen your page and we had already been following you for a while now.
Yes.
We was already in our minds wanting to have you on the platform. Yes. And you're one of the people that, like I said, your brand and everything aligns with everything that, the RNS movement, you know what I'm saying? Like we know who's real and who's not, and we love your brand,
Thank you. Look at God.
And then in future episodes, we would definitely have the product placement, you know what I'm saying, and shout out your business and help promote your business because we appreciate what you do, not only as a business owner but as a black woman doing medicinal work.
Absolutely.
I want to give a quick shout out to the Lit Cup. They're a gracious sponsor of ours, and we're gonna give you a Lit Cup. You know what I'm saying? Our sponsor allows us to have a great podcast and to give out gifts to our guests that we have. The Lit Cup is a cup where you can drink your liquor and you can smoke your cannabis on the side of the bowl.
Right in time for my birthday.
And Smoke Some Podcast. We doing a giveaway.
Okay.
You good on the ground? Yeah, so we're doing a giveaway to all our lawyer supporters. So if you want to link up, we make it sweet. If y'all can get us to 5,000 subscribers, 5,000 followers on Instagram. 5,000 subscribers.
I definitely use some more subscribers
on Instagram. 5,000 on YouTube. We're gonna be doing a special giveaway to our most loyal supporters. Shout out to the Lit Cup for being a great sponsor and for us to be able to give gifts to our great guests.
This is so nice. I do also have a YouTube page called Why Not Infuse It. It's 7617, something like that, 7417.
Okay.
But it's Why Not Infuse It.
Why
not?
Well, follow her YouTube. Follow us on YouTube at Visionary Mind Studios. Yeah, this was a great episode. You were a great guest.
Thank you.
Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being hospitable to us. And we would love to have you come back, and we would definitely help support and promote the business. So
I am so grateful for it.
shout out to TreatLordz.
Thank you.
This has been episode 36. It's the Visionary Mind. I see it, I think it, I make it happen.
Period.
Until next time, we out.